All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Tuesday night, where we have another NFL doubleheader for you. First up, we'll have an interconference matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Steelers come in at 0-1, having lost to Philadelphia in Week 1, and Tampa Bay starts the season off at 1-0, having beaten Minnesota last week in Minneapolis. This will be Tampa Bay's home opener. The second game of our doubleheader will be the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. We'll talk more about that when we get there. All right, let's take a look at the standings right now. Jax is 2-0, and Jax is taking Tampa Bay in this one. He gave me his picks last night. Misty is 8-11, 3 games under, and she's taking Tampa Bay. Gracie is 8-11, just like Misty is, and she's taking the Steelers. Penningetty is now 11-8 on the season. I don't know who he's picking yet. We'll get his pick here in a second. Evil Dead, he's been struggling. He's 9-10. Evil Dead got out to a 4-0 start. In fact, Evil Dead was 5-1, but he is 4-9 since then. Hopefully, Evil Dead is on the comeback trail. Waldo is 4-5. We don't have a pick from him yet. Storm Takers 1-2. New England fans 1-2. Kickins 0-1. Giants fans 1-0. And Rasputin is 3-1. In order to be eligible to have the best percentage at the end of the season of picking, you have to have picked at least 85% of the games, okay? Whatever that turns out to be. We'll figure it out later. We're only in week 2. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, for this one as Penningetty gets his pick in. Penningetty is taking the Buccaneers in this one. Again, Penningetty, you're 11-8 on the season. And we'll get Evil Dead's pick in just a second as we head out to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, for this one here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. It's the Steelers and the Buccaneers. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead is taking the Steelers. Evil Dead is 9-10 on the season. Penningetty is 11-8 on the season. There you go. And it looks like Pittsburgh will get the opening kickoff for underway. From the 2-yard line, Fernando Hayes out over the 20, 25. And Hayes fumbles the opening kickoff. And it's recovered by Tampa Bay. Fernando Hayes coughs up the football, and it's recovered by Tampa Bay. Who made the hit? The hit was made by number 54. That's Daniel Spence. And number 52, Justin Patton, fell on it. Going to be Tampa Bay football. Evil Dead, I'm sorry. You can't catch a break. You want to switch? They haven't scored yet. You can switch. All right. Evil Dead's changing over to the Bucs. 1st and 10. The Bucs are 1-0 coming in, by the way. Oh, you're going to stay with Pittsburgh. All right. Dart on 1st and 10. And Dart gets sacked back at the 41-yard line. A loss of 12. We're off to a great start for both teams. James Brand, the 10th-year linebacker out of Tennessee, Chattanooga, gets sacked on the play. What? What? I have no idea. So the Steelers defense gets a sack. All right. A loss of 13 yards. It'll be 2nd and 23 back at the 41-yard line for the Buccaneers. On an overcast but warm afternoon in Tampa, 89 degrees at kickoff. Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell to the 40-yard line. Get him a yard. I got you down, Jax. Siebert on the tackle for Pittsburgh. Chris Seibert, the fifth-year linebacker out of Central Florida. It'll be 3rd and 21 for the Bucs at the Steeler 40-yard line. Pittsburgh fumbled the opening kickoff. Buccaneers trying to capitalize. 3rd and 21. Dart steps up. Dart looking, throws outside, and that's going to be a legal touch by Ivory Moore. He stepped out of bounds, came back in, and caught the football. A legal touch, incomplete. It's no yardage, just loss of down. It'll be 4th and 21. So the Steelers fumble the opening kickoff, but Tampa Bay cannot do anything with it. Let's see if they try a 57-yard field goal. Chris Shaw will come on. Nope, they're going to punt. Zach Murray comes on to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone. Touchback. So no harm, no foul. And Pittsburgh will get it at the 20-yard line. Led by their starting quarterback, Tom Allen, in his 6th year out of Army. He led the Steelers to the AFC Central Championship last season. They had the best record in the AFC with a 13-3 record. However, they lost in the divisional round to the Raiders, who went on to win the Super Bowl. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from their own 20 with 6:44 left to play in the first quarter. So both teams have had it once. Both teams couldn't do anything with it. And now Pittsburgh has it again from their own 20-yard line. 4 wide, Mallon in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Mallon looking. Mallon still looking. Throws deep and caught by Kenneth Berry out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 27 yards. First down, Pittsburgh. Storm Taker is taking the Steelers as well. A 27-yard gain by Kenneth Berry, the 6th-year tight end out of Nevada. Now, Evil Dead, you texted me earlier today. You said there was tornadoes in your area. I hope everybody's okay. How bad was it? Tornadoes can be scary. Since we have a lot of people picking now, in order to win the season championship, you have to have picked at least 85% of the games. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Mallon, or hands off to Allen. Mallon to Allen. Kalen Allen, the rookie out of Penn State, a couple of yards. Let's take a look at the Pittsburgh offense up front. Griffin, Crowder, Patton, Branch, and Coleman. And then it's Shanklin, Talbert, Allen, Berry, and Terrell. Yeah, we get them here in Tennessee. They're scary. 2nd and 6 from the 48-yard line. Do me a favor, Evil Dead, when you have a chance. I'll tell you right after this. Mallon hands off to Allen. Kalen Allen to the 47-yard line. Let's take a look at the Buccaneer defense. They play a 4-3. Armstrong, Floyd, Vincent, and Hendricks up front. Linebackers, Bolton, Sanders, and McGill. They play a 4-3. And the secondary, Graber, Reed, Williams, and Ross. So Waldo is taking the Buccaneers as well. We have a lot of people now picking regularly. That's good. 3rd and 4 from the 47-yard line. 5 wide for the Steelers. Mallon in the shotgun from the Buccaneer 47-yard line. Mallon looking, throws, caught by Shanklin, And Ron Shanklin out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a first down for Pittsburgh. Evil Dead, do me a favor. What is 14 times 13? I don't have my calculator with me. Gracie says it's 182. Okay, thank you. All right. What is 182 times 85%? First and 10 from the 36-yard line. Mallon looking, throws to Berry, and Kenneth Berry to the 34-yard line. So what's 85% of that? Times that by 0.85. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 34-yard line. We'll round it off, 155. All right, to be eligible to win the championship this season in the picks, you have to have picked at least 155 games. We can't have Evil Dead going 150-7 and somebody who's 1-0 wins the championship. It's kind of like baseball batting average. You have to have a certain amount of at-bats. We had a penalty against the Buccaneers. It'll be 2nd and 3 now for the Steelers from the Buccaneer 29-yard line. So you have to have picked at least 155 games. We're only in week 2 of the season, so if you miss some games, you've got some leeway. That basically means you can only miss 15 games, I think. 2nd and 3 from the 29-yard line. Mallon looking. Mallon throws, caught by Shanklin, and Ron Shanklin down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 28. You can miss 17. There you go. You get more wet running because you're running into the... Okay, what's 182 times 80%? First and 10 from the 11-yard line. There has to be a minimum, though. On first down, Mallon under center. Mallon hands off to Allen. And Allen out to the 7-yard line. Okay, I'll round that off. You have to have picked at least 145 games. We'll go with that. 145. A gain of 5 yards. Be 2nd and 5 from the 7-yard line. Steelers on their second possession trying to punch it in. Mallon under center on 2nd and 5. Mallon to Allen, and Kalen Allen is down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 6. On the tackle, number 25, Eric Williams, 5th-year safety out of Oklahoma. So you can miss 37. Is that what that is? 182 minus 45, 37. All right. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Mallon under center. Mallon to Talbert, and Brian Talbert's in for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Brian Talbert, the 5th-year back out of Kentucky. And the Steelers drive down the field and get a touchdown, and they take a 6-0 lead. Brian Talbert, like I said, out of Kentucky. Let's give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Let me see how many games we're into the season here. 13. First, the extra point by Zach Miller. Kick is up, and it's good. Steelers lead it 7-0. 2:39 left. We're 19 games into the season, and Evil Dead, you're 9-10. You haven't missed a game yet this season. I mean, you have to pick at least 145 games. You haven't missed a game yet, so you're good. Penningetti also has picked all 19 games. Gracie has picked all 19 games. Waldo has picked 9, so he's down 10. You get the idea. The Steelers will kick off. Ross James, the punter, kicks. Coleman from the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And Coleman brings it out to the 29-yard line. Jonah Coleman, the rookie out of Washington for the Buccaneers. Waldo's not going to make 145. He still can. He's only down 10. Maybe not Storm. First and 10, Tampa Bay. This will be their second possession. They had the punt on their first one. No, Waldo, your record is 4-5. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Dart in the I formation. Dart fakes the handoff, throws deep, and Ivory Moore, a diving catch at the 46-yard line. A gain of 17 yards, and that'll be a Buccaneer first down. Like Jax knew he wouldn't be here on time tonight, he texted me and took the Buccaneers. He also took the Bears in the next game. First and 10 for the Bucs at their own 46-yard line. 2:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Steelers up 7-0. Dart in the shotgun. Dart fakes the handoff. Looking, in trouble now. Dart's going to get sacked. Back at the 34-yard line, a loss of 12 yards. Jamarcus Valentine, the third-year defensive end at UNLV, on the tackle. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 22. I absolutely love my new internet provider I've had now for about a year now. I used to have used to have Comcast. Comcast absolutely sucks. 2nd and 22 from the 34-yard line. Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell to the 38-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd and 18. On the tackle, Eldon Burns, the 8th-year linebacker out of UNLV. I went with a local provider, and they do a great job. 3rd and 18 from the 38. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws deep down the sideline, and he overthrows his intended receiver. He was looking for P.J. Brandon. Samson Aaron have the coverage. Brandon in his 3rd year out of Illinois. And Aaron in his 8th year out of Arizona State. Back to punt. Zach Murray on 4th down for the Bucs. Gets the punt away. And that's going to drop inside the 10 and be downed at the 4-yard line. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. So the Steelers will take over. 1st and 10. Mallon comes back out. Pittsburgh up. 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter on an overcast day in Tampa, Florida. On 1st and 10, the Steelers come out, single back. Mallon under center. Mallon fakes the handoff. He's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked for the safety. Sack made by Harvey Bolton, the 4th-year linebacker out of Oregon State. And the Buccaneers get a safety. They get on the board. And the Steelers will have to free kick. I believe that's our first safety of the season. They're rare. They don't happen a whole lot. Ross James will punt. The rookie punter out of Oregon. That's what I've heard. That's why I've not gotten it. James will punt. Look at that punt. There must be a wind going from left to right. That goes through the end zone. Touchback. And Tampa Bay will have it at the 25-yard line with 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, week 2, here at Jammin' Sports. The Steelers at 0-1, the Buccaneers at 1-0. Yeah, when it didn't get a good review, I said, I'm going to pass. 1st and 10, Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell makes his way out to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and inches. Jake Craven comes up and makes the tackle. Craven in his 10th year out of Ohio State, the defensive back. Andrew Mitchell, the 5th year back out of Penn State. We're down to 24 seconds left in the quarter. It'll be 2nd and inches for Tampa Bay at their own 35-yard line. Yeah, I'm staying with 24 with my rosters. I like my rosters. Dart to Mitchell, and Mitchell gets leveled at the 33-yard line by Eldon Burns. And that will do it for the first quarter. Steelers lead it 7-2 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, as we head to quarter number 2. The Steelers lead the Bucs 7-2 as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Little baseball humor there. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Tampa Bay from their own 33-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dart under center. Dart looking. Dart rolls out. Throws back across to Cash. Nelson Cash, the former Brown, in his 6th year out of UCLA, the tight end, out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Tampa Bay first down. Ivory Whiteside comes up and makes the tackle, the 4th-year linebacker out of Alabama A&M. Along with Ben DeRise, the 9th-year safety out of New Mexico State. Here in Tennessee, I'm with DTC Communications. They're a local company that's located in Alexandria, Tennessee, which is only about 20 miles from me. They have an office right around the corner from where I live. I can just go there and pay the bill every month. Don't have to mail it in. 1st and 10 from the 41. Dart looking, throws, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the 41-yard line. DTC uses all those fiber optic cables. Internet's really good. 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell to the 42, gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 as AC Verbal makes the tackle. I have their biggest package with the most. I have their strongest package, I guess you could say. And I pay $99 a month. 3rd and 9 from the 42-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws and caught by Dedman. Wide open in the Steeler territory. Down to the 29-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain by Matthew Dedman, the rookie out of the University of Houston. Samson Aaron came up, made the tackle. I also have my PS5 hardwired into the internet. My router, I have a phone cable that comes out of the router right into the back of the PS5. I'm wired directly. But to be able to stream at 1080k or whatever, and 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Dart hands off to Mitchell up the middle, and Mitchell to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 9. Jax has joined us. Yeah, that's Cincinnati. I watched the end of that this morning before I went to work. Insane. 2nd and 9 from the 28-yard line. In the offset eye, Dart under center from the Steeler 28. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Mitchell to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for Tampa Bay. Tackle made by Travis Thomas, the 8th-year defensive tackle out of Tennessee State. Obviously, people online must have caught wind of it, because the last I checked on Twitch, that game has over 87 views right now. And on YouTube, it's up to 60. 3rd and 6, Dart throws, gets it out to Coleman. And Coleman loses 2 yards back to the 27-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. That's Jonah Coleman out of the backfield. I watched the 4th quarter of that game last night. There was 4 minutes and 51 seconds left, and the Texans were down by 15. They won the game by 6 in overtime. I can't believe it. Chris Shaw, this will be from 44 yards. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Steelers lead it 7-5 over the Buccaneers with 5:22 left to play here in the first half. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Let's take a look at who they play next week. While we have a chance, Tampa Bay will play at San Francisco. And Pittsburgh next week will be at home for the Packers. Yet the Cardiac Cattle. Pittsburgh's first 3 games against the NFC, and they don't play another NFC team the rest of the way. There's the kick from the 2-yard line. Craven over the 20, 25. Jake Craven brings it out to the 32-yard line. And that's where the Steelers will have it, 1st and 10. Yep, the Pirates lead the Rays here 7-5. No, my PS5 is got a cable that goes right from the router to the back of the PS5. So I go directly from the internet source to make sure my streaming stays smooth. 1st and 10, Steelers now from the 32-yard line. In the offset eye, Mallon under center. Mallon to Talbert, and Brian Talbert to the 34. Gain of 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Julius Sanders, the former Giant, the 11th-year linebacker out of Connecticut, on the tackle. Going to be 2nd and 8 from the 34-yard line. Pittsburgh comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mallon looking. Mallon throws, caught by Fernando Hayes. And Hayes out to the 40-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Fernando Hayes in his 5th year out of Pittsburgh. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Steelers now from their own 40-yard line. 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Steelers come out. Mallon under center. Mallon hands off to Allen, and Kalen Allen to the 45-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll be a Pittsburgh first down. Kalen Allen, the rookie out of Penn State. We have the Bears and the Packers from Lambeau's Field after this one. First and 10 for the Steelers. They come out in the offset eye. Mallon under center. Mallon hands off. No. Fakes the handoff. Throws deep. And it's picked off by Reggie Reed. And the Buccaneers get it back as Mallon throws a pick. Reggie Reed, the 8th-year safety out of SMU. And Tampa Bay gets it right back. Pittsburgh got out to a 7-0 lead, but they were looking for Eddie Terrell to be first down. Buccaneers the other way. As Jackson Dart, the 4th-year quarterback out of Ole Miss, will come out to lead the offense. 3:47 left in the half. Plenty of time for Tampa Bay to take advantage of this. They can take the lead with any type of score here other than a safety. In the I formation, Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell plows forward to the 15. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ivory Whiteside on the tackle. 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Steelers up by 2. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dart in the shotgun. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Mitchell out to the 20-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1. AC Verbal on the tackle for the Steelers. Third and 1 for Tampa Bay. From the 20-yard line, Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back, steps up, throws deep, caught by Brandon. Out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 15 yards. P.J. Brandon, the 3rd-year receiver out of Illinois. Ivory Whiteside, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 4th year out of Alabama A&M. And that'll be a Tampa Bay first down. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here. Buccaneers come out in the I formation. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell nearly broke it. Got out to the 44. Gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Seibert, the linebacker. Chris Seibert on the tackle. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left in the first half. Steelers lead at 7-5 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We have 2 minutes left in the first half. Steelers up by 2. Misty, your Buccaneers are down by 2. They'll come back, maybe. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Bucs at their own 44-yard line. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Dart in the shotgun on second down. Dart draws back, steps up, throws outside to Ivory Moore, rolls out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A gain of 4 yards, and that'll be a first down. The third-year receiver out of Illinois. The Buccaneers have 3 wide receivers who are in their third year out of Illinois. Ivory Moore, Antonio Richards, and P.J. Brandon all went to school together and played for the Illini at the same time. All 3 got drafted by the Buccaneers. First and 10, 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. He's got time. He's got all day. Dart steps up. Yeah, the Lincoln boys. Throws downfield to Brandon. And Brandon down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 26 yards. First down, Tampa Bay. It's one of those Lincoln boys, P.J. Brandon. It's actually one of those Champaign boys. University of Illinois, Champaign, Illinois. Jake Craven came up, made the tackle for Pittsburgh. And the Buccaneers in field goal range. They can take the lead with any type of score here. 125 and counting in the half. 4 wide, single back. Dart in the shotgun. Dart fakes the handoff, throws, and caught by Cash. No, he couldn't hold on. But a flag is down. Holding on Tampa Bay. That's on Bert Schapp, the right tackle. Back him up 10 yards. It'll be first and 20 at the Steeler 26-yard line with 1:15 left to play here in the first half. On second and 20. 4 wide for the Buccaneers. Dart in the shotgun. Dart, high snap, hands off to Mitchell up the middle, and Andrew Mitchell to the 18. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up second and 12. Delaney on the tackle for the Steelers as the Buccaneers take a timeout. That's the Steeler with a weird name, Mansour Delaney, the rookie defensive back out of LSU. 1:01 left to play in the half. Second and 12 for the Bucs at the Steeler 18-yard line. We have the Bears and the Packers after this. Give you a heads up, we will not be on tomorrow night. We'll be back on Thursday with another doubleheader for you. Second and 12 from the 18-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dart in the shotgun. Delane, okay, thank you. Dart looking. Dart throws, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 55 seconds left. He's from College Football 26. Delane, I think his name is. He's one of the rookies that came off of College Football 26. Third and 12 from the 18-yard line. Out of LSU. Dart on third and 12. Dart looking, throws, caught by Cash. And Nelson Cash down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 10. And the Steelers take a timeout as the Buccaneers come up a little bit short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2 from the 8. Tony Atwater, the second-year safety out of Iowa, on the tackle. And now Chris Shaw will come on. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. It'll put the Buccaneers up by 1. Take the lead. I would kick the field goal. Take the lead. So Chris Shaw from 25 for the lead. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Buccaneers lead it 8-7. 45 seconds left to play here in the first half. As I said before, we'll be off tomorrow, but we'll have a doubleheader for you on Thursday. Thursday, it'll be the Jets and the Dolphins from Miami. And then we'll have the Chargers and the Broncos. And that'll be on Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I think Zach Murray kicks off for the Buccaneers. Yes, he does. There's the kick. This will be fielded by Fernando Hayes over the 15-20. And Hayes brings it out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers have 2 timeouts, 42 seconds. Can they get into field goal range? Tampa Bay will get the second half kickoff. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Got just about everybody here tonight. Well, they were here. I know for sure we have Evil Dead, Penighetti, and Jax here right now. Mallon on first down. Mallon looking. Mallon rolls out. And Mallon got tripped up. It's going to be a 3-yard sack. Xavier Armstrong on the sack for the Buccaneers. It'll be 2nd and 14 back at the 22-yard line, a 4-yard sack. Mallon in the shotgun, in the hurry-up. Wasting a lot of time. They go to the hurry-up, and then they waste some time. We're down to 10 seconds. They might just run out the clock. I don't know what they're doing here. Mallon on second down throws. Caught by Kenneth Berry. And time is going to run out at the end of the first half. Buccaneers lead it 8-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, as we get set for the third quarter. Yeah, really putting the hurry in the hurry-up. The Buccaneers lead the Steelers 8-7. Tampa Bay will get the second half kickoff. Up by 1. Ross James, the rookie punter out of Oregon, the kickoff for Pittsburgh. Steelers come in at 0-1. The Buccaneers come in at 1-0. There's the kick. About 3 yards deep. Curtis brings it back out over the 20, 25. And on the return, David Curtis out to the 32-yard line in his 4th year out of Western Michigan. And now the Buccaneer offense will come back out. They'll start at their own 32, up by a point. On a cloudy but warm afternoon in Tampa, Florida. On 1st and 10, 4 wide for the Bucs. Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and the Steelers are there. A loss of 3 yards. Eldon Burns leads the charge, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of UNLV, along with Tony Atwater, the 2nd-year safety out of Iowa. They converge and make the tackle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that game. Oh, yeah, I remember that game. That was the Hail Mary game. I think there was a couple of Hail Marys in that game, but won by both teams. 2nd and 12 from the 29. Dart in the shotgun. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell gets nailed. Gains a yard, but he got nailed by Mark Saunders, the third-year defensive tackle at Louisiana Tech. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 30-yard line. I go back and watch some of the old games, too. The really close ones. 3rd and 11. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Throws and caught by Moore. Out to the 42-yard line. Ivory Moore, a gain of 12. And that'll be a Tampa Bay first down. Well, last night's Bengals-Texans game, that's a classic. That was an instant classic last night. First and 10 for the Bucs at their own 42-yard line. Everybody in tight. Dart under center. Dart draws back. Throws. Caught by Wright. Down the sideline. And he gets taken all the way down to the 34. It's a 22-yard gain. On the catch is David Wright, the rookie tight end out of Ole Miss. Yeah, classic first, not so much for people to. I mean, I'm sorry that Lambeau's Jr. lost, but that was quite the comeback by Houston last night. You want to watch another great finish? Eagles Saints from last season. It was late in the season. I think it was week 14 or 15. Watch the Eagles and the Saints from last season. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell to the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Jamarcus Valentine on the tackle. But if you really want to watch a good game, let me recommend Super Bowl 32, Bengals-Eagles. That was a classic. 2nd and 9, Dart fakes the handoff, steps up, looking, rolls out, throws deep, and is picked off by Ben Darius at the goal line. He takes a knee. I guess he hadn't crossed. It looked like he did, but touchback. And the Buccaneers come up empty, and the Steelers get the ball back. It'll be a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10. So just when you thought the Buccaneers might take the lead or might extend their lead, the Steelers pick it off. Let's see if the Steelers offense can do something now. Tom Allen comes out to lead the offense. We're still in the early afternoon games of week 2. We won't get to the late games until Thursday with the Dolphins and the Jets and the Chargers and the Broncos. 1st and 10 from the 20. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Kalen Allen up the middle. And Allen gets it out to the 28-yard line, a gain of 8. Bring up 2nd and 2. It's been a tight ball game, defensive game. Tackle made by Reggie Reed, the 8th-year safety out of SMU. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 28-yard line. Steelers come out 4 wide. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Allen. And Allen makes his way to the 29 before being taken down by Julius Sanders, the former Giant. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. Reggie Reed also came up, made the tackle. 3rd down for the Steelers. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Buccaneers lead 8-7. Mallon under center. Hands off to Brian Talbert up the middle. 4 yards, first down, Pittsburgh. Steelers like to ground it out when they can. Okay. All right, Waldo. Single back, 1st and 10 from the 33. Mallon in the gun. Mallon hands off to Allen. And Allen picks up a yard to the 34-yard line. Sanders again on the tackle for Tampa Bay. The linebacker doing a wrestling move. 2nd and 9 from the 34-yard line. 3:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Steelers come out. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon draws back. Throws outside. Caught by Kenneth Berry, the tight end. Out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Daniel Spence came up, made the tackle. Along with Hudson Graber. Graber in his 10th year out of Michigan. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Steelers now from their own 41-yard line. Everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Mallon to Talbert. First down, Pittsburgh. As he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 6. Pittsburgh just grinding it out here. Ball control offense. Julius Sanders again on the tackle for the Buccaneers. The way the season's set up, it's a 14-game season. Every team plays 3 interconference games, 11 against their own conference. Home and away in their division. And Pittsburgh's first 3 games are against the NFC, so they'll finish out the season with 11 straight AFC games. Just a quirk of the schedule. Mallon to Talbert, and Talbert into Buccaneer territory down to the 39-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Brian Talbert. First down, Steelers. I just now read Evil Dead's comment. Were you taking a dump all that time? 1st and 10, Pittsburgh from the Buccaneer 39-yard line. Everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Mallon looks, throws, caught by Villara. Down to the 24-yard line, a 15-yard gain. That's Dan Villara, the rookie out of Illinois, the tight end. His first catch of the day. And that'll be a Steeler first down. Another player from college football 26. All the rookies are from college football 26. 1st and 10 for the 24-yard line. Mallon under center on first down. Mallon to Allen up the middle, and Kalen Allen down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 12, and that'll be another Steeler first down. This has been a nice drive by the Steelers, starting at their own 25-yard line. The longest throw, the longest play from scrimmage is 99 yards. And that was a run. I think my record for a pass is 97. I've never had a 99. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. I got it written down somewhere. Mallon under center. Mallon to Allen. And Kalen Allen down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Or 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. In fact, I've had 3 runs for 99 yards, but my longest pass is 97. First and goal for the Steelers. You're absolutely right, Jags. They've been just pounding it down the field on this drive, eating up a lot of time. We're down to 39 seconds left in the third quarter. On first and goal, everybody in tight. Mallon under center. Mallon to Allen. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kalen Allen, the rookie out of Penn State, a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers go up 13-8. They're up by 5. They'll probably go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. That was a great drive by the Steelers. Most of it on the ground. And they'll go for 2, I'm sure. 2-point try. Steelers come out. Mallon under center. Oh my gosh. Mallon looking. Mallon rolls out and throws. Incomplete. It remains a 13-8 ball game. Jack Lambert, in my opinion, probably the best linebacker of the 70s. Lambert was just... See, this is why the NFL is not as good as it was. Lambert wouldn't be able to play like he did back in the 70s today. Yeah, I think the Steelers' defense of the 70s was better than the 85 Bears. Especially the Steelers that won Super Bowl 10, the first time they beat the Cowboys. So Pittsburgh leads by 5 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ross James will kick off. There's the kick. A yard deep. Coleman brings it back out over the 20, 25. And Jonah Coleman brings it out to the 30-yard line. The 85 Bears defense, under today's NFL rules, would be hit with unnecessary roughness on every play. The NFL's too soft today. Too soft. On both sides of the ball. I wouldn't say they were necessarily dirty. They were allowed to play more intense. The NFL's gotten soft. There were some dirty players like Jack Tatum. I'll give you that one. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell makes his way to the 34-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Chris Seibert on the tackle. No, I would say he was dirty, yes. Lambert was just intense. 5 wide for the Buccaneers on 2nd and 6. And that will do it for the third quarter as the Steelers lead it 13-8 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. The Steelers lead the Buccaneers 13-8. Yeah. On 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. Buccaneers down by 5. Dart looking. Dart throws, caught by Brandon. He can't hold on. Broken up by Ben Derives, the safety. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Lawrence Taylor couldn't play today. They'd penalize him every play. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun on 3rd down. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Brandon. Nope, he does not hold on. Ivory Whiteside breaks up the pass. It'll be 4th down. Yeah, Alzado was a psychopath. Howie Long back in the day was really, really good. 4th and 6. Zach Murray back to punt for Tampa Bay. Murray gets the punt away. From the 11, Jake Craven makes a nice move, and Craven on the return out to the 35-yard line. Well, the 2000 Ravens, absolutely. Great defense. Yeah, his son wasn't bad either. He didn't have as long as a career, but he played well. I think of a lot of players from the 70s and 80s. Mike Singletary for the Bears. What a player. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon throws. Caught by Fernando Hayes. Down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Steeler first down. Pittsburgh leads by 5, 13-8. And they have the football. The Buccaneers desperately need a stop. Oh, yeah, Brian Urlacher. Great play. Ronnie Lott. Oh, my goodness. I think of the Cowboys, Harvey Martin, Too Tall Jones, Cliff Harris, Charlie Waters, great players. 1st and 10 from the 45, Mallon under center. Mallon to Talbert, and Talbert gets tripped up at the 42. A loss of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13. Tackle made by number 74, Thomas Hendricks, 4th-year defensive end out of Jacksonville State. Buccaneers defense trying to get a stop. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Steelers at their own 42-yard line. 6:50 and counting. 4 wide, Mallon in the shotgun, single back. Mallon hands off to Allen up the middle, and Allen a big gain across midfield, breaks through, and a shoestring tackle, and a flag is down. We'll sort this one out.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Block on the back on the Steelers negates a nice play. Ron Shanklin, the receiver, the guilty party. And when it's all said and done, it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. Back at their own 48-yard line. Second and 6 from the 48-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Mallon in the shotgun. Mallon to Allen. Very patient runner. He waited for the hole to open. Got to the 45-yard line. A gain of 6, and that'll be a first down for the Steelers. I think of the Vikings defense from the 70s. Jim Marshall, Alan Page, just to name a couple. Paul Krause, the safety, still leads the NFL in career interceptions. 1st and 10, Pittsburgh. Mallon hands off to Allen. And Allen makes his way out too close to the 41, down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Tackle made by Daniel Spence, the 5th-year linebacker out of Tulane. Yep, Calvin Johnson could have played longer. 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. At the Buccaneer 41. 5.5 minutes left. Mallon fakes the handoff. Throws deep downfield. Caught by Shanklin. Touchdown. Steelers. A 41-yard touchdown catch by Ron Shanklin, the 12th-year receiver out of Oregon State. There you go, Jax. Oregon State. Yeah, the Mallon Allen show. And the Steelers go up 19-8. Perfect pass. And now Zach Miller for the point after. Kick is up. And it's good. Steelers lead by 12, 20-8, with 5:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Raymond James Stadium. Tampa, Florida, week 2 here at Jammin' Sports. Yeah, the Steelers pound it out, and then get you long. That's like what they used to do back in the 70s with Harris and Blyer, and then they get you with Stallworth and Swan. And now the kickoff by Ross James. From the 4-yard line, David Curtis on the return over the 25. Curtis across the 30 out to the 34-yard line. And that'll be pretty good field position for the Buccaneers with 5:20 left, down by 12. If the NFL still played by 70s rules, Brady would not have played as long as he did. A lot of quarterbacks wouldn't have. There's too many rules to protect the quarterbacks today. You can't even breathe on a quarterback. I hate it. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Mahomes couldn't have played back in the 70s. They would have eaten him up. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell driving forward out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 6. Just look at the quarterbacks. Look at these successful quarterbacks of the 1970s. These were some hard-hitting men themselves. Bradshaw was tough. Staubach was tough. Tarkington was tough. I mean, there were some tough quarterbacks back then. 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Dart in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Dart looking. Dart throws deep. And a diving catch by Brandon out to the 36-yard line. P.J. Brandon. The 24-yard gain into Steeler territory. Ron Jaworski was a tough quarterback back in the 70s. Ken Anderson, tough quarterback. Brian Sipe, a tough quarterback. Burt Jones, tough quarterback. I mean, you had to be tough. Steve Bartkowski for the Falcons, tough quarterback. You had to be back then. 1st and 10, 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Looking, throws, and caught. Nope, dropped. They were looking for P.J. Brandon again. Jake Craven had the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Buccaneers down by 12. They're in Steeler territory. Doug Williams was a tough quarterback. Jim McMahon was a tough quarterback. Second and 10 from the 36-yard line. 4 wide. 3 to the far side. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Dedman. Down to the 25. A gain of 11. Matthew Denman, the rookie out of Houston. Buccaneers have a nice drive going on here, but time becoming a factor. We're down to almost 4 minutes left. The Buccaneers have to score twice. Pittsburgh leads it 20-8. We have the Bears and the Packers up next. We'll be at Lambeau. Four wide for the Buccaneers. Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Dart looking. Throws. Caught by Brandon. P.J. Brandon down to the 6. A gain of 19. Another Tampa Bay first down. This is a nice Buccaneer drive. 3:38 and counting. Tony Atwater on the tackle for Pittsburgh. LeBron James should have retired 10 years ago. Yep, Lambeau's a tough quarterback. 1st and goal from the 6. Everybody in tight. 3 to the far side. Dart under center. Dart draws back. Throws, caught by Brandon. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 6-yard touchdown catch by P.J. Brandon. And the Buccaneers have pulled to within 6. (20-14) in favor of the Steelers. Chris Shaw for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Buccaneers down by 5 once again now, with 3:21 left to play. Here in the fourth quarter, live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, Week 2, here at Jammin' Sports. The Walking Dead. Well, I feel bad for Evil Dead last night. He got both games wrong last night. He should have got that last one, though. I still can't get over that Texan comeback. Zach Murray will kick off. There's the kickoff. 4 yards deep. Fernando Hayes brings it out over the 20, 25. And Hayes out to the 31-yard line. Steelers still lead by 5. They need to put together some first downs to eat up some time. As Mallon comes out, the Buccaneers are going to look to get a 3 and out. Mallon quietly 10 out of 11. I didn't realize that. He's only thrown 1 incompletion. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. Steelers come out. Mallon under center.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Mallon fakes the handoff. Looking, throws deep. Caught by Shanklin. And Ron Shanklin brings it out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 17. First down, Pittsburgh. They can eat up more time. Coming up to make the tackle, number 25, Eric Williams, fifth-year safety out of Oklahoma. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. Evil Dead says, keep running. Mallon in the shotgun, single back. Mallon draws back, throws near side, caught by Eddie Terrell across midfield to the 41-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And now the Steelers can eat up more time. Hudson Graber on the tackle. And this will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. I'm sure Pittsburgh will let the clock run down. And they do. Steelers lead it 20-15 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Raymond James Stadium. The final 2 minutes of regulation here. Steelers lead the Buccaneers 20-15. First and 10 Pittsburgh at the Buccaneer 41-yard line. Tampa Bay will start using their timeouts. The Buccaneers at this point in the game desperately need a turnover. 4 wide for the Steelers. Mallon under center.
Here we go. Boom, landed.
Mallon hands off to Allen. And Kalen Allen out to the 40-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Tampa Bay takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 9. Even a field goal for the Steelers will keep it a 1-possession game. You'd put them up by 8. 1:56 left. 2nd and 9 for the Steelers at the Buccaneer 40-yard line. on 2nd and 9. Mallon under center. Hayes in motion. Mallon hands off to Allen, turns outside to the 40-yard line, no gain, and Tampa Bay takes another timeout. Tackle made by Thomas Hendricks, the defensive end for Tampa Bay. Now it's 3rd and 9. Big third down for the Steelers here at the Tampa Bay 40-yard line. This is a huge third down right here for both teams. Third and 9. Everybody in tight for the Steelers. Mallon under center. Valara in motion. Mallon to Talbert. And Brian Talbert to the 36-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 5. The Buccaneers take their final timeout. Pittsburgh's going to try a 53-yard field goal attempt. Zach Miller will come on, the third-year kicker out of UNLV. You're going to put him up by 8. I wouldn't try this. I would punt and try to pin them deep. You don't want to miss this and give the Buccaneers great field position. They're going to try it, though. Zach Miller from 53 yards to put the Steelers up by 8. Snap. Kick is up, and that's way off target. That was wide left. And now the Buccaneers with 1:43 left. They don't have any timeouts, but they'll be starting from their own 43-yard line. As Davis has joined us. The first game of our doubleheader here. Misty says hi, Davis. Now the Buccaneers, they need a touchdown. Down by 5 as Jackson Dart comes out. 1:43 on the clock. The Bucs will start at their own 43-yard line. 57 yards away. Bears-Packers up next. 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Dart looking, throws down the sideline, and it's picked off. Or was it? It was. No, it wasn't. Samson Aaron couldn't quite hold on. I thought he had caught that. He should have. No, he dropped it. They were looking for P.J. Brandon, and Samson Aaron, he should have had a pick. That would have ended the game for the Steelers right there. 8th-year defensive back out of Arizona State. 2nd and 10 for the Bucs at their own 43 as they dodge a bullet on that one. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Mitchell out of the backfield. Out to the 48. A gain of 5. Buccaneers in the hurry up. It'll be 3rd and 5 from their own 48-yard line. 1:25 left. Dart in the shotgun. 4 wide. Dart looking. Throws. Caught by Cash. A yard to the 47-yard line. That's enough for the first down. They go to the hurry up. 1st and 10. 3 to the near side. Dart in the shotgun. Back to throw. Dumps it off to Mitchell. Turns upfield. Mitchell down to the 36. A gain of 11. Under a minute to play. 1st and 10. Tampa Bay from the Steelers 36-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Looking. Throws deep. And he overthrows his receiver on the near side. He was looking for David Wright. That'll stop the clock with 48 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from the Steelers 36-yard line. Pittsburgh up by 5, trying to hang on. 4 wide, Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking, throws deep, and Moore got nailed. Ivory Moore by Jake Craven. Well timed his hit. Incomplete. And that'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bucs at the Steeler 36-yard line. 43 seconds left. Tampa Bay with no timeouts. 3rd and 10. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart looking. Throws deep. And incomplete. Threw into coverage. Well, lucky that wasn't picked off. David Wright, the intended receiver. Incomplete to be 4th down. If you're Tampa Bay here, pick up the 1st down. It's 4th and 10 from the Steeler 36-yard line. Mansour Delaney. I think I misspelled his last name on the game. My roster has an E. I put a Y there. I don't know why. I can fix it. 4th and 10 from the 36-yard line. Buccaneers trying to pick up the 1st down. This is ball game if they don't get it. Dart in the gun. Dart fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws deep. Going for it all. He's got a man. Patterson. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. 36 yards. Raymond Patterson, the rookie out of Louisiana Lafayette. What a ballsy call. 4th and 10. And they go for 6. And he definitely got both feet in. Oh, my stars and garters. What's going on here? And the Buccaneers go up 21-20. And now the Buccaneers will go for 2. Tampa Bay is going to be 2-0 if this holds up. 2-point try. Dart to Coleman. He does not get in. It remains a 21-20 ball game with 30 seconds left. Well, the Steelers have 3 timeouts. All they need is a field goal, but they don't have a whole lot of time. What a play call by Tampa Bay. 4th and 10 from the 36. And they throw to the goal line and to the end zone, and they get it. The rookie receiver, Raymond Patterson, comes down with what could be the game-winning touchdown. Unbelievable. Zach Murray will kick. Steelers only have 30 seconds to work with. Now watch the Steelers return this for a touchdown. Murray will kick off. From the goal line, Allen brings it out over the 20, 25, and Kalen Allen out to the 33-yard line. Well, the Steelers are about 35 to 40 yards away from field goal range. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Tom Allen will come out. He's had a pretty good day stat-wise. If the Steelers don't get into field goal range, they're going to be 0-2 to start the season. And Tampa Bay is going to be 2-0. First and 10. 5 wide for the Steelers. Mallon in empty backfield in the shotgun. Mallon draws back. Throws deep. And is picked off by the Buccaneers. Ross brings it back the other way. He may score. Oh, they finally get him. Number 21, Jackson Ross, the second-year defensive back out of Indiana. And that'll do it. The Buccaneers are going to win it, even though Steelers still have 3 timeouts. What a comeback win for Tampa Bay. Unreal. And Evil Dead's beside himself. Pittsburgh's going to be 0-2 to start the season. And Tampa Bay is going to be 2-0. Unless something catastrophic were to happen here, like a miracle at the Meadowlands.
All right, here
In the offset eye, Dart under center. The handoff to Mitchell. Mitchell to the 15. The Steelers take a timeout. That's smart by Tampa Bay. Don't take a knee. Run a play. It eats up more time. .13 seconds left. What a comeback win for Tampa Bay. Unbelievable. Second and 9 for the Bucs at their own 15-yard line. They're going to run a play. Eats up more time. Right in motion. The Buccaneers are leading 21-20. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell driving forward down to the 10-yard line. Steelers take a timeout. 8 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 3. Bears and Packers up next. We'll head up to Green Bay for that one. I look for Tampa Bay to run a play that eats up a lot of time here. Third and 3 from the 10. The Bucs might end up with a field goal here at the end. On 3rd and 3, Dart under center. Right in motion. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell down to the 1. And the Steelers take a timeout. It'll be 1st and goal. And now the Buccaneers, they can just take a knee. They don't have to score. The safe thing here is to just take a knee and get the win. 1st and goal from the 1. What a win for the Buccaneers. Make it hurt, score. I look for the Bucs just to take a knee. The Steelers don't have any timeouts. You don't want to risk a fumble return for touchdown or something like that. Yep, in the victory formation. Dart takes a knee, and that's ball game. Your final score, Tampa Bay 21, Pittsburgh 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Bears Packers up next.